I will.
There's the one button, and then there's the button, the white button in that channel.
Go ahead.
No, it didn't work. That's all right. I try.
You got one cat up there that's missing, MAA. Yeah.
I think so. I gotta wake up early in the morning and do it. I think it's 3 anyway. We can go 2, but 3's fine.
So, on deck we got Will Rambo. Rambo and Sean Nolan.
Fine with me.
Check 1, 2, test.
Is our man Austin here today?
Couldn't make it. He had to work.
Very good. Okay. Well, work.
Somebody else remembers
And again, this is presented to you live on WFMCJams.com. It's been here all day, slaving away at the helm.
Dum, yeah.
Check 1, 2. Is this guitar on, Charlie?
Hey, that sounds okay.
Do you have good audio up there, gentlemen?
Pardon me?
Do you have good audio, both vocal and instrument?
Well, kinda. Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Mr. Rambo, if you would.
Check 1, 2. Can I have a little more vocal, a little less guitar?
How's that?
Check 1, 2. There you go.
Okay. Paper, scissors, rock. Paper, scissors, rock. Anyone. Who wants to kick it off?
I'll kick it off.
All right.
All right. You know, as many times I've been in Bobby's Idol, I've never played here. This is the first. I love it.
When was the first time you were here?
1980, somewhere back in the day. Were you,
what
were you
did your
even
hair-
alive in the 1980s?
I was.
Okay.
What did your hair look like back then? Did you have long hair?
Looked like a flock of seagulls. Well, I'm going to kick it off here with a song that was my first cut as a songwriter way back in the day. And it was recorded by a little secretary here on Music Row that nobody had any faith in, by the name of Faith Hill. And it was her first song, and it was about a young girl with an attitude problem. It's called Wild One.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will Rambo.
They said, change your clothes. She said, no, I won't. They said, comb your hair. She said, some kids don't. And her parents' dreams went up in smoke. They said, you can't leave. She said, yes, I will. They said, don't see him. She said, his name is Bill. She's on a roll and it's all uphill. She's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman, a child in a state of grace. She was 3 years old on her daddy's knee. He said, said you can be anything you wanna be. She's a wild one running free. She loves rock and roll, they said it's Satan's tongue. She thinks they're too old, they think she's too young. And the battle lines are clearly drawn. She's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman child in a state of grace. She was 3 years old on her daddy's knee. He said you can be anything you wanna be. She's a wild one running free. She has future plans and dreams at night. They tell her life is hard. She says that's all right. Yeah, she's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman child in a state of grace. She was 3 years old on her daddy's knee. He said you can be anything you wanna be. She's a wild one with an angel's face. She's a woman child in a state of grace. She was 3 years old on her daddy's knee. He said you can be anything you wanna be. She's a wild one running free. Yeah.
Will Rambo, ladies and gentlemen, Will Rambo.
So y'all having a good time? Woo! Okay, that's... Okay, so we're gonna play a song. It's called Gypsy Cowboy, and that was our first time I had the pleasure to write with this amazing songwriter here, Will Rambo, and we wrote this pretty cool song. You ready? Almost? Gypsy Cowboy.
Go.
Girl, I heard my song on the radio somewhere between Texas and Ohio, rolling this crazy caravan down the road. A beat-up bus and a skeleton crew, caffeine, gasoline, dream come true. Baby, you're the only thing missing at the end of the show. Hey, gypsy cowboy, living in the here and now, boy, drifting from town to town, boy. Are you ever gonna settle down, boy? Hey, backroads a rock star. You got your reasons and you got your scars. You and that vagabond guitar, breaking hearts and making noise. Gypsy, gypsy, oh, gypsy cowboy. Girl, I watched the sun come up today, 20 miles this out of LA, running towards something or maybe just running away. But singing's the one thing I gotta do, and freedom keeps me coming back to you. And baby, you're the light at the end of this long highway. Hey, gypsy cowboy, living in the here and now, boy, drifting from town to town, boy. Are you ever gonna settle down, boy? Hey, backroads a rock star. You got your reasons and you got your scars. You and that vagabond guitar, breaking hearts and making noise. Gypsy, gypsy, oh, gypsy cowboy. Hey, gypsy cowboy, living in the here and now, boy, drifting from town to town, boy. Are you ever gonna settle down, boy? Hey, backroads a rock star. You got your reasons and you got your scars. You and that vagabond guitar, breaking hearts and making noise. You and that vagabond guitar, breaking hearts and making noise. Gypsy, gypsy, oh gypsy cowboy. Gypsy cowboy, gypsy cowboy.
Yeah. Hey,
Thank
Charlie.
you. Thank
Charlie.
you very much.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, come on over.
I got to get up at the crack of dawn and go to the floor of Bama, so it's going to be a short set. Is that all right?
So, one each more. Okay.
We got a couple of more songs for you guys. This is a song that I wrote after a long trip on a tour bus. And I got home and I looked in the mirror and I said to myself, dang, I love the road. I love everything about it. I love going out and playing music for people. There's a song about all of that. It's called My Way is the Highway. I was born in the back of my daddy's old Eldorado. A week early in a hurry to get this show on the road. I never sacked my thumb, I just stuck mine out the window. Now it's 1,000,000 miles later and honey, I'm still on a roll. I tried to settle down in a one-horse town, but I had to giddy up and go. My way is a highway. White lines, high times, living like a country song. Yeah, my way is a highway. So baby, if you're going my way, why don't you come along? Maybe I'm spinning my wheels, chasing the sunrise. That old devil freedom sitting on the passenger side. I never stayed too long, 'cause I've never been good at goodbye. But sometimes I gotta wonder who's taking who for a ride. Now the light's turning green, life is honking at me, so I put the hammer down and drive. My way is the highway. White lines, high times, living like a country song. Oh, my way is a highway. So baby, if you're going my way, why don't you come along? Yeah. Tried to settle down in the one-horse town, but I had to giddy up and go. My way is the highway. Come on, y'all. White lines, high times, living like a country song. Oh, my way is the highway. So baby, if you're going my way, come on, yeah. Oh, my way is a highway. So baby, if you're going my way, why don't you come along? Yeehaw.
Except,
Okay, John, what you got for us?
well,
That'll be our last song here.
Yeah, I just realized I was being very rude. My name is John Nolan. I didn't even introduce myself. And you guys are the greatest Bobby's Islar audience ever. Give yourself a big hand. So we're going to wrap it up here with a song. It's there's a reality show coming on every 4 years. It's called
American Politics.
Oh yeah, yeah, election season. And we're in there right now, and we wrote a song that, well, reflects that a little bit. Would you say, Will? It's called Bandwagon. You guys ready? man on the TV screen trying to set the world on fire. But he's just blowing smoke, preaching to the same old choir. I'd rather be my own shot of whiskey than everybody's cup of tea. Yeah, the more things change, the more they stay the same. And as far as I can see, they all jumping on a bandwagon. Piling on, piling on, piling on, till the back wheels are dragging. Cloud of dust and they're gone. I'd rather take the reins in my own sweet town than hitch a ride, hitch a ride, hitch a ride on somebody else's bandwagon. Big shots rolling up the white sleeves, trying to be blue collar. The checkbooks are coming out while they're sitting on $1 billion. I'd rather give him my middle finger than help him dump on a middle class. I ain't never gonna drink that Kool-Aid, and they can all kiss my glass. Ain't jumping on a bandwagon. Piling on, piling on, piling on, till the back wheels are dragging. Cloud of dust and they're gone. I'd rather take the reins in my own sweet town than hitch a ride, hitch a ride, hitch a ride on somebody else's bandwagon. Well, if you walk where everybody else is walking, you'll never leave your own mark. If all you hear is everybody else talking, you'll never hear your own heart. I ain't jumping on a bandwagon. Piling on, piling on, piling on, till the back wheels are dragging. Cloud of dust and they're gone. I'd rather take the reins in my own sweet town than hitch a ride, hitch a ride, hitch a ride on somebody else's bandwagon. Piling on, piling on, piling on, till the back wheels are dragging. Cloud of dust and they're gone. I'd rather take the reins in my own sweet town than hitch a ride, hitch a ride, hitch a ride on somebody else's bandwagon.
Good night, y'all.
Thanks so
a
much
lot.
for
We love
having
playing
us.
for you.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, John, man. Thanks for coming out and playing. That was so cool.